These days, I don't really care for all that empty conversation. No. These days, I don't care for competition. You're the one that's racing. No, I don't really want to talk about what I got coming out next. I'm not showing up.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a basically full face of Fenty Beauty. I have been wanting to try Fenty Beauty for a really long time, but honestly, I have a hard time with higher end products because it just doesn't fit in my budget. So with higher price items like this, I kind of like to watch other people try it and see if it seems like something I would want to get, because I don't want to waste my money buying products that are this expensive. Not that these are outrageously expensive, but for someone who's on a budget, it's kind of expensive. So I've been kind of just feeling it out, seeing what I wanted to try. And there was an awesome deal going on Fenty Beauty's website where they were offering like 4 of these travel size products. I thought that would be the perfect time to purchase something because then it allows me to try more products from them. I actually really love doing trial size products, especially for expensive brands, because then you're not wasting your money if you don't like it. But I have a ton of stuff here to try: the cream bronzer, the cream blush, the regular Sunstalker bronzer, the gloss bomb. Tons of fun stuff. So if you guys are excited for this video and to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to start or how to talk. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impression on Fenty Beauty. I have not tried any of their products yet, so I guess I just said it's a first impression. I do have dry skin and I was sent the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. So I did go ahead and apply my regular everyday moisturizer, the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. That way my skin's not completely dry, because I felt like it wouldn't be fair to the foundation if I didn't, just because I have dry skin and this is a matte foundation. And not only is this a matte foundation, but I have heard that this is a very matte foundation. So not really suited for my skin type. So just keep that in mind with my review on it. But let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to go in with the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. Not really a scent. Feels very lotiony. Feels like a moisturizer. I gave that primer a few minutes to soak in. I can still feel it a little bit on my cheeks, but it's a very soft touch. Nothing like sticky or overly hydrating or overly matte. It feels just like a really nice moisturizer. I don't know if this is supposed to be like pore filling or anything, but I'm just going to try to take this right in here on my pores and just check. I'm not noticing any pore filling with this primer. It doesn't claim to be pore filling or anything, but just wanted to note that. Now I'm going to go in with the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade 150. That's all I can find. I'm not sure if there's actually a name for it, but it just says 150. That looks like it's going to be a really good color match for me. You can see it runs just a little bit. This is the Anastasia A30 foundation brush. I'm just going to take some off my hand and get going. I'm not really smelling a scent. Same with the primer. There's no scent to them, which I love that. I can't stand when foundations just are so heavily scented. They make my skin break out even more than it normally does. So here it is applied to one side of my face. As you can see, the coverage is pretty good. I have a lot of redness on my face and a couple little breakouts going on right now. And I feel like it covered it pretty well. So I'd say so far, this is probably like a high medium, maybe full coverage. I just got more on my brush here, but that took about half of that. So I'm just gonna go in with about half of a pump to just get the rest of my face. This is a freshly cleaned brush, so it might be soaking up a little bit more than normal. I do feel like this is looking like a very soft matte. It doesn't look overly matte so far. I did have a little bit of clinging right here in the center, but I feel like it kind of blended away. I did end up adding another half of a pump, so I went in with 2 full pumps. But so far it's looking really nice. My cheeks are feeling a little bit tacky, which I'm surprised about. They might not be set down yet. And yeah, I'm feeling kind of tacky, which I'm surprised. So Give that a few minutes to set down. While that's still setting down, I'm going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 16N Fair Light Neutral. I'm trying to think if Fenty has a concealer because I'm not remembering that they do. And I do still have a little bit of breakouts peeking through, so I'm just going to go with this and kind of fix that. Going on my nose here too because I'm seeing that a little bit is lifted there. To blend out my concealer, I'm going in with the Farah 65E Large Shading Brush. I do like to use my hands a lot, but I'm feeling kind of lazy, so that blended in super easy. Just went in with a little bit more concealer just to help brighten my under eyes. We just got a new puppy, so I'm not sleeping very much. Also, I'm feeling full glam today. It's been so long since I've done like full glam makeup. And now I'm just going to go in with my finger just to make sure everything's melted in nicely. Okay, I am having something kind of weird happening right here. Like my concealer doesn't want to stick. I don't know if that is to do with the skin on my eye because everywhere else seems to be blending in pretty nicely. I feel like my concealer is acting really strange underneath my eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more. I feel like that concealer blended in really well with the rest of my skin. For some reason, underneath my eyes was acting a little bit weird with my concealer, but maybe that has something to do with the skin under my eyes. I'm not really sure. I wasn't feeling extra dry or anything, but I could see it was kind of looking a little patchy, so that was strange. Let's check on this. I feel like it's set down a little bit more, but not like fully set, which I think is nice because then it's not going to be overly matte, I'm hoping. I don't typically set my foundation or my concealer, so I think that is great. Okay, now we're getting into some of the fun stuff. I'm really excited about these cream products. So, oh, that's weird. It's like upside down. So I have to like flip it. I keep trying to clean this, but it doesn't want to be cleaned. So here is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Bronzer. These are cream bronzers. Mine is in the shade 2 Butter Biscuit. I feel like it's pulling a little bit warm on camera, but it looks pretty cool toned. I think this color looks a little bit better back here. When I'm up close, it's looking a little more orange, but it's pretty cool tone. I really wanted to grab the shade Amber for a contour, but I figured I would just start with this. Not really sure what to expect for pigmentation. Doesn't feel overly like waxy. I feel like this shade is really nice on my skin tone. I have very fair skin, and I think this looks really beautiful. It looks really natural. And it has a little bit of like a sheen to it. But I feel like that looks very nice. I feel like on this cheek right here, it's kind of looking like it picked up some of the foundation. This shade is a winner though. I like it. A little scared on my nose. I don't want it to pick up the product. I keep like building it up and I can see that it's building, but I feel like you can't go too much. Like I feel like I can't overdo it. I just like want to keep applying it because it's like fun and beautiful. I feel a little bit of tackiness on my cheek, but nothing crazy. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel waxy. I feel like this isn't overly creamy to where it's feels like it's kind of sliding on your cheeks, which is what I kind of thought it would feel like. I thought it would be a very greasy type of feel, but it really just feels like a really nice cream. I don't know how to describe it. I will say I'm not in love with this kind of shiny packaging because I keep trying to get my fingerprints off of here and it's just not coming off. I feel like it's weird because they put the sticker to where I have to like turn it like this, like instead of it being the correct way. This is the Cream Cheeks Out Blush in the shade Rosé Latte. This is a very warm type of shade. I love these kind of shades because they make your skin look very sun-kissed and natural. Like I know it looks kind of dark and scary, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be very beautiful. I just used this brush for the bronzer, but this is the Luxie 512 small contouring brush. And I'm just going to wipe this clean. I'm going to take it over the nose just to give that little sunburnt effect. See, I feel like this looks like a very natural kind of flush. It is a little more red than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more brown, but I think regardless, it looks really beautiful. And I'm taking it over the nose for that kind of wave effect. The sun-kissed nose and cheeks. I'm going to put a little bit on my chin just to balance out my face. I'm going to go a little bit right here by my eye just so it doesn't look so stark underneath my eyes. These blend out very easily. Last summer, I posted a video called the buttery skin technique, and I feel like these products would suit that so well because there is like a sheen, but it's not like greasy and it's not dewy. It just kind of gives that buttery kind of look, which I really love. Again, not overly sticky, but yes, a little bit tacky. Again, I keep trying to wash these, but they're not getting super clean. This is the Sunstalker in the Sun Bronzer. Again, up close, I think it's pulling a lot more orange. Right back here, this looks, I think, a little bit more similar. Definitely like a cooler tone, which I like. I have a very fair, neutral skin tone. So I like bronzers and contours that pull more red and gray. I just think they look more flattering on my skin tone, look more natural. Anything with orange in it, I feel like pulls really orange on me. Don't know if that just made sense at all. I'm going to be going in with this crown brush. I'm not really sure what it's called, but just be going into that. And I don't want to disturb the cream, so I'm just going to pat. This is also going to set down that bronzer. I feel like this is going to be hard to tell how well this works when I do have that cream underneath, but I still wanted to use it. I feel like this is blending out really easily. Again, it's really hard to tell because I do have all those creams underneath. These tones I feel like are only going to work if you're my skin tone or lighter because, I mean, they are pretty light, which is what I like about them is that I feel like they do look pretty natural. And I'm not someone who likes to go on with like crazy kind of contour. I mean, every once in a while, you just want to be like glam, you know. And I'm going to take a little bit of that on my nose. I am going to set the sides of my nose with the Fit Me powder in Fair, just to kind of get rid of these shadows here. And while that's setting there for a second, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going in with the ColourPop Brow Boss Pencil in Taupe, which I think I'm almost out of. It didn't last me too long. Are you out? You're almost out. Scratch that, this ran out. I'm going in with the CoverGirl pencil in Soft Blonde. Okay, the brows are done, and I'm just going to go ahead and flick this powder off. For eye primer, I'm going to be using the Pro Filt'r Amplifying Eye Primer. This is the little doe foot for the travel size. Interesting. This definitely has an interesting kind of texture to it. It kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is what I typically use, but a lot stickier. Like, I'm not sure if you can see this, but can you see that? So I feel like this would be a really great primer for like really colorful looks if you don't want to set it and you really want it to grip onto the eyeshadow. The only thing is I wish it had a color to it. That way it was really blocking out any veins and stuff in my eyes, but it feels really good. I don't have any Fenty eyeshadows, so I'm just going to be going in with this ABH Carli Bybel eyeshadow palette. I will be using In the Sun as my crease shade though. I feel like as this eyeshadow primer sets down, it's less sticky. This is blending pretty easy on top of it. And this is the Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending Brush. I'm going to go ahead and take this on my lower lash line. Make sure all my creases are tapped out.
These days, I don't really care for all that empty conversation. No, these days, I don't care for competition, you're the one that's racing. No, I don't really want to talk about what I got coming out next. I'm not showing up to one note just to show up in front of your friends. I don't really wanna meet you out, just to have something to post about. Lately I get real exhausted by the thought of having to pretend that I had a good time with someone who's just interested in what I got and not who I am. I ain't got the energy. Oh no, I ain't got the...
Well, lesson learned. I should have used a glitter glue with that shade My Angels because I'm getting glitter everywhere. And as I'm doing this, it's removing the foundation. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the foundation's kind of pulling up as I'm trying to get rid of that. So, oh well, I guess. I am starting to see some settling right here with that foundation. It does still feel kind of tacky, which is interesting to me. Oh, that's bad. That's bad glitter. Ah, how dare you do that to me? How dare. Now I'm going to be going in with this super cute full frontal volume lift and curl mascara. Holy cow. Oh, how'd they get it to fit? As big as the freaking tube. Wow. It's got a lot of product on it. Looks a little messy and scary. I've never seen a wand like this. Looks like a little tree. Interesting. Okay. I always like to go down first. Here is with one coat. I'm going to go in with my second coat. Dang. Did a pretty good job. My eyelashes in general are looking a little wonky right now. Like I'm seeing a lot of spacing in my eyelashes. But this definitely gave me some volume and length. I would say this is a pretty dry formula. I feel like I need something to kind of like separate them a little bit more because they are a little bit clumpy. I know a lot of people do love clumpy lashes though, so. I did notice on both sides I accidentally got it on my lid, which I don't typically do. So it might be just getting used to the wand. Because it's weird because you can do it sideways like this, where you go up like that, or you can do it long way. I feel like it's more natural to hold it on its side. So for this mascara, I really love the length and the volume. However, it is really easy to make them clump. So I feel like that's when I would need like a second mascara just for the wand almost, or just a clean wand, which I never have. So yes, definitely very lengthening and volumizing, but a little bit dry and clumpy. If you like that style, that might be the perfect kind of mascara for you. I just feel like I would need a second mascara just to kind of brush out my lashes, but I liked it overall. I am so excited about this one. I bought a little travel kit of these two products. So the Fussy Gloss Bomb and also the Diamond Bomb How Many Carats. I'm so excited to use both of these, but look how beautiful this is. Holy cow. I'm not sure if my lights are doing it any justice. It is seriously super sparkly. Now when they call this a Diamond Bomb, glittery. It looks very shimmery and very glittery. Let's give this a whirl. So I think I'm just gonna go in with like this little brush here. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Huh. It almost looks like it's wet and greasy, but there's no color to it. It's just shimmer. I kind of want to feel it. Wow, that is soft. It almost feels like a cream. Oh. Ah. I had kind of a gold theme here, but this is definitely silver. Silver sparkle. Wow, that's really pretty though. Wow. I remember Desi Perkins used this in a mermaid Halloween tutorial, and ever since then I wanted it because it just looks so freaking beautiful. And it is. It is beautiful. It's very strange though because it's very translucent. There's no color underneath. It looks like it's just shimmer. I don't know if I want to glitter in all these places, but but this looks like just straight shimmer glitter. Like it's There's a time and a place for this, but this isn't going to be an everyday highlighter. But it's very fun, and I'm excited to have that in my collection. Like, I'm glad I just got this in the mini because it takes forever to go through a highlighter. And with one so specific like this, I don't see myself reaching for it every day, but for like a special kind of occasion. The last product we have to try is the Fussy Gloss Bomb. I have been hearing such great things about this. Whew. Ah. Does it remind me of Nerds candy? Oh, I don't know. I heard it smelled like candy, but oh, that smells good. That smells really good. It's not like your typical vanilla kind of scent. I like it. I like it a lot. I was just going to go in with a lip liner, but I can't find one right now. So I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Pure Hollywood. I've been just feeling really like cool tones lately. Can't get over this highlight. Now that my lips feel like SpongeBob from that liquid lipstick, we're gonna go in with the Gloss Bomb. I'm so excited about this. I want to know what that scent is. Smells so good. I probably should have tried that without the liquid lipstick. I will be trying it again, but it feels really nice. I don't know, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I feel like it just feels like a lip gloss. I'm just also one of those people where I'm like, a lip gloss is a lip gloss. It's either like sticky or oily or just regular, and this one feels kind of just regular. It might be a lot different when it's just on plain lips. I think what I feel like is most special about this is the scent. Like, it makes me just want to put it on because I love that scent. So good. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. My lips look very shiny and glossy. No gross stringiness or anything. Okay, here is the completed look using the Fenty Beauty products. Overall, I really loved everything. There's nothing that really stands out to me that I dislike. I really enjoyed all these products I tried today, which I'm surprised. I thought maybe there was going to be a couple misses, especially the foundation. The only thing I was really scared to try today was this foundation. And really, like, it's matte, but it kind of has a tackiness to it, and I think if you don't set it, it's still wearable for dry skin. The only thing is it looks a little bit heavy, which I feel like matte foundations in general just look a little heavier on me. And I can see that when I kind of touched it like on my cheeks here and when I was trying to brush away the glitter fallout, that it was kind of lifting up the product underneath. I am seeing a little bit of flaking going on with that mascara, but I also tried to brush it out, so I think it dried and then I kind of brushed it, so that might have been my fault. That's just gonna go with wearing it a little more. I feel like this is a really nice mascara. It gave me great length and volume, but I do think it's a little bit clumpy, and this is definitely on the drier side of a mascara, so some people like that, some people don't. And I'd probably just use it in conjunction with another mascara just to make sure I can brush through everything, because that wand I think is a little bit gunky. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that correctly. But that is it. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do. Hit the like, comment down below what your favorite product was. Also, is there anything else from Fenty that you love? I know that they have a hydrating foundation, but I've also heard that it's very, very hydrating. But I also heard that the matte foundation was very, very matte. So I don't know. I don't like hydrating foundations that are very like overly dewy or overly tacky. So let me know your experience if you have tried that foundation. I would love to know. Also, if there's any other cream shades that you guys are loving. I know there was another shade that was kind of like a petal poppin', I think is what it was called, that I really wanted to grab, and like a cool berry one. Ooh, I want that cool tone one. I'm just feeling cool tones right now. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go in with the brush that I just used for the cream contour bronzer. God. Mama. Wait. I don't have any shit. I need to plug you in, phone. That way you can be charged.
name in their mouth, not a gagging. Thing moving, so movie. I told that boy we gotta keep it lowly.
I be talking my frame. Gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Coming straight up out that third. Whip the whip like I stirred it. Wood grain, we swerving, keeping his mind all on these curves. Coop fly like a bird.
Hacking, stupid, what's happening? What's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage.
At least we try. I don't lose my mind. Yeah, I can feel it on my skin. It's coming down on me. I'll be drunk, but at least I'm alive. These days, I don't really care for all that empty conversation. No. These days, I don't care for competition. You're the one that's racing.